Hey y'all, it's Shantae, Brown Sugar 2 to Black Unicorns, baby. Baby. Hi, baby. So listen, y'all, let me tell y'all. Let me just tell y'all. So young people had this question, because I don't know. It's like, am I just too grown for the world? Am I too grown? Maybe I'm too grown. The people that be like, should the woman propose? Should the man propose or whatever? And I mean, if you look at different cultures, perspectives, it's not something that has to be done either way. Like marriage proposals don't have to be done either freaking way. Like you don't have to just. It's not something that we just have to have. I don't know. I think and I'm black, you know what I'm saying? But it's a white couple. What are their names? Goldie Hawn and her husband decided to just kind of cohabitate. They just came to an agreement about it. And that is it. Like it's just like what's wrong with just cohabitation or whatever. So it's like it says there are 4 types of marriage. So one of them is cohabitation. And I think that when you have cohabitation, it's a friendship and it's like boundaries to set and all this different thing. Why do we have to move into marriage? Like it's like, what is it? Like, what is the big deal? Marriage is like extra cost and all these different things. And I guess with cohabitation too, I guess you can't do taxes together or anything like that. So it's like it depends on the type of relationship that you have in which you want to cohabitate. Um, then it's concubinage. And I mean, this sounds horrible, but it's like when a woman has been living with a man for so long, or if a man has been with a woman for so long. Because I think they need to kind of change this because it's always something that comes after a woman. And so this is why this is such a hard topic for some people. It's like, oh my gosh, you're making me into a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Or I mean, it just doesn't feel right. And so it's just like, just do y'all. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's like no situation is going to be particular to everybody. And if you're trying to fit in like everybody, then go to the army. You know what I'm talking about? Just go to the fucking army. It'll be a lot of you there. But like in real life, um, don't do what everybody else is doing. Do what's best for you. If you're forcing yourself to do something that's not right, it just won't work. And so it's like y'all asking this question, and it's like to me, it just sounds like I'm about to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that's what it sounds like to me. When you asking that dumbass question, I'm thinking this motherfucker is about to be fake for the rest of their fucking life. Or either he gay. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like, why can't y'all just have a relationship first? Why can't y'all sit down and talk about ice cream shops? And I mean, everybody got y'all stuck in the fucking studio. And so I don't know. It's just like, y'all, is that where y'all want to be? You know what I'm talking about? Is that the perfect situation for you? Is that the area of your life? And so that's why I'm doing this show too, because it's just like, why ask that question? You like 23 years old. It's like you got like a whole fucking life ahead of you to experience. And it's just fucked up that y'all want to already put rings on people's fingers and just be stuck in a situation where you stuck. And I'm not saying that for everybody. It's just like I'm serious because everybody doesn't have a Josh and Jenny relationship, and Josh and Jenny are on Instagram. You know, it's like you can tell that they have a good relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can tell that it's solid. Or the other two is like a dark skin couple. They like, well, they not dark skin. They just Josh and Jenny are like Jenny is light skinned and Josh is dark. But it's like this other couple, they about the same color. But it's like today, every day with H and K or something like that. Every day with H and K. Everybody's not them either. And I think they're in they like 30s, even though they look like they 25 and 23. It looks like I think they're in it. So it's like they had a relationship that's a friendship first. And so for them, it's easier, like, hey, you gonna marry me or what? You know what I'm saying? Let me do this big proposal, all this different stuff. But it's like, please establish good relationships. Stop asking that question because it's not for you to answer. You know what I'm talking about? Because some men like to be like I myself, I would take my man out to eat. I'd take him to get lunch. I would take him to go get a haircut. But usually my men take control. Like it's not that they take control of me, it's just that they already have things set up. So when I date a man, it's like I date a man that will be like, okay, let's go here on Friday. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I date a man that's a man. It's like he already know we going to go do. He already know we going to go eat. He already know when he gonna go to walk. If he want to take the motorcycle or the car, he already know. It's like he already know. So for me, that's the type of man I like. I like a leader. He not forcing me to do anything, but I like a leader. You see what I'm saying? So when it comes time for all that stuff, I don't have to worry about all that stuff. So I like a man that already knows what he wants and what he wants to do. So I don't have to be like, oh, can you take me out? Can you put me on this? Can you do that? I already have the dress, honey. I'm talking about I already have my hair picked out and everything. Like it's not a joke. Depending on the man, it's like I already got everything I need. It is not a joke. He just gotta tell me when to be ready, baby, because that be it. So and most men they'll just pick me up from work and we go from there. So it's like I just like that type of man. So it's like it'll be hard for me to just think all the time, well, how we gonna get married? It'll be hard for you. It's just like you would just make life harder when y'all could just be scooping each other up and enjoying yourself. So it's just like I really do not have all those questions because I'm really focused on the relationship. Now, if he asked me to marry him because of the type of man that I like, he'll make the decision to do that. You see what I'm talking about? It's like that's not what I'm thinking about. And so these men that I like when they say to me, I'm your man. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff I like. Now, for somebody else, when I'm not in relationship status, I'm for real. I'm like a vulture. I be picking, but I'm talking about baby. I'm like a fucking tiger. So if I'm like a tiger in a situation, it's like I could ask a man to marry me. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like, even though this is the type of man I prefer, what if I get in a situation where it's just like I am after him, and when I go after him, I just take control. It's my situation. Like now I'm picking where I'm going, what time I'm scooping you up, and everything else. And so it's like I could possibly say, let's get married. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Or, let's live together. Or anything. So it's just like it just depends on the situation and the man and the person. So you can't just keep forcing yourself into these ideals because what if it doesn't work out? Then you wasted so much of your time. And take this from me because people waste my life. They don't think about my life. They don't think about my relationships or if I want to be in love or anything. They take control of my life. So if you have the advantage of having your own life without people trying to be in your business, take control, talk to you and all this shit, then guess what? Choose to experience your life. Choose to experience that relationship. Choose to make all the choices you want for your relationship. That's why I always tell y'all about the movies Punch Drunk Love and The Secretary. The weirdest shit that could ever fucking happen, and these people just end up together. And so if it's made for you, it's made for you. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? Think about me and Boosie. We ain't together yet. You know what I'm talking about? But if we ever get together, I'm getting one of his t-shirts. I'm gonna come along and marry him. I'm gonna be right there. Just think about me and Boosie. I ain't never gonna be off that van, bus, whatever the fuck he take to a concert. I'm joking, y'all, but still, I'm just like, really think about what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like just think about the relationship and stop trying to move into what's better for somebody and how this is and stuff like that because that starts to create a situation where people look down upon other people's decisions. And none of that stuff is set in stone. None of it. It's not set in stone. You are actually looking at a Bible and thinking that this is what it must be like. And that's not true. It does not have to be like that. Who's to say a woman can't ask a man and then it just end up being the time of their fucking life? You know what I'm saying? If he's a better decorator than me, bitch, I'm asking him. I'm not joking. If he can pick out all our clothes, I'm asking him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's important to him. The wedding decorations, how everything look, all of that will be important to him. So in this situation, I'm wearing the pants. Just tell me where to sign a check. Just tell me where to pick up the shit at. Cause I'm not about to be in no competition with my man over no fucking decorations. And he know how to do it better than me. Nigga, you win. Nigga, you win. I'm gonna be at the altar. I'm walking up there. To what song? You know what I'm saying? Cause some men they actually already know what kind of wedding they want and everything. If that's the case, okay then. I'm gonna sit back and just let that motherfucker ride. I want him to tell the story. You know what I'm talking about? Like, she asked me on a night of the sun rising and the stars falling. You know what I'm saying? He an artist. Y'all know he'll be an artist. And I was just overstunned. I want him to tell the story. I want him to tell the story. That's all. That's it. Tell the story then, baby. Tell the story. Why I cook this barbecue? You know what I'm talking about? If roles will switch, because that's the thing. You could possibly fall in love with somebody that's opposite of you. And it's like, if they really they self, they really they self. So don't force it. It's not something that should be forced. And it's not a question that can be asked, because y'all are like I said, creating situations where you start judging people and look, girl, she proposed to him. Girl, and they be the ugliest bitches. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. Somebody accused me of that too. Two of the ugliest bitches in the fucking room. Now you ugly. Ain't no man trying to do nothing for you. You're ugly. I'm talking about you look like a gorilla in the midst of birth. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's like, how fucking ugly can you be for you to say some shit like that? Bitch, you trying to look down on me and I'm the prettiest motherfucker in here? Look at the skin, ho. Have you seen the skin? Look at the lips, baby. Look at the lip. Did you see the lashes, Hicka? Did you see the fucking lashes? I hope them bitches watching too. Did you see the lashes, bitch? Did you see them? You see what I'm saying? Look at the nose. You see the perfection of the fucking ears? Look at them fucking cheekbones, ho. But you look like a gorilla. You get what I'm talking about? You look like your family is in the fucking jungle, bitch. You just came into being a human being, and you gonna sit up here and try to ask me some shit like that so you can look down on me? Bitch, get the fuck on. Y'all understand? So that's why I don't talk. Because I shut a bitch down. And her funky ass mama too. So what I'm saying is, like, you can't do that. Don't judge people based on that shit. You see what I'm saying? Do what is right for you. So cohabitation. If y'all find living together, live together, baby. If you find without having any issues, because some people, concubinage is not a bad thing, especially if you make more money than him, because you have and you have kids together, because you have no ties to this person. You see what I'm talking about? It's like no kind of financial gain or anything to this person. And if the person did leave a life insurance policy or the house to you, they have to write it out. But still, it's like, if they did that, then they did it. Common law marriage, just like after you've been married for 6 months, after you've been living together for 6 months, you consider to be married. Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Montana, New Hampshire, Texas, and Utah. Those are the places with common law marriage. Civil union, that's when you actually get married. And then domestic partnership. I'm like, I think that's just like, it's, I don't know what that is. I think y'all just become domestic partner. Look, y'all, I don't know. I'm just making unrelated and unmarried who share. Oh, okay. So you unrelated, you unmarried, and you share the same common living quarters and lives in a committed, intimate relationship. So yeah, so in Illinois, common law marriage is illegal, but you can have a domestic partnership. Defined as marriage by the state in which the partners reside. So I think you can also do taxes together, right? So some of this stuff, I mean, you have to think about your finances too. Like, don't be stupid. Like, I'm not gonna be stupid in your situation too. When you start to think about that, think about your money too. Think about your money gonna look. It's still important, even though you in love. That's something that's important. It's just a shiesty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of this shit, it really do matter. But at the end of the day, choose what is right for you, not what's right by somebody else. And if a gorilla ever tell you that that's something that you can't do, bitch, by all means, tell the gorilla off and remember to make your own fucking decision. Because the gorilla needs to remain in the mist. That means the fog, so we don't see your nasty ass, funky ass face. Go back to your people. I'm sorry, go back to your, what is it? Club or whatever the fuck y'all call a group of gorillas. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, that's it. It's Shantae Brown Sugar talking to Black Unicorns, telling all gorillas to fuck off. And for everybody else, make sure you get married in a way that you want to be married. You see what I'm saying? Become a partner in a way that you want to become a partner. Have a great day.